The corridor stretched before us, a maw of darkness swallowing our flashlights. Syke's shadow danced ahead, a silent scout in the gloom. We moved like ghosts, our footsteps muffled by years of dust. First chamber was a graveyard of screens and terminals, dead tech, frozen in time. Lex's eyes lit up, fingers twitching to dissect the ancient hardware. But we pushed on, no time for souvenirs. The air grew thicker as we descended, stale, heavy with secrets. Jiro's scanner chirped softly, mapping our path through the labyrinth, but even tech has its limits in places like this. Second level hit us with the smell, ozone, and decay. The walls oozed with condensation, rivulets of rust-colored liquid tracing forgotten circuitry. Syke materialized from a side passage, shaking her head. No hostiles, no life, just echoes. We found the first body in the third chamber, a skeleton in a lab coat, slumped over a console, flesh long gone, but data crystals still clutched in bony fingers. Lex pried it loose, muttering about payday. I didn't like it. Too easy. The core of Ravel Point pulsed beneath us. We could feel it now, a low vibration in our bones. The walls seemed to breathe, expanding and contracting with each step. Jiro's scanner went haywire, screen flickering with impossible readings. We reached the heart of the facility, a vast circular room, ceiling lost in shadows. At its center, a pillar of light, not electricity, not radiation, something older, power we weren't meant to touch. Lex moved towards it, mesmerized. I grabbed his arm, but he shrugged me off. This is what we came for, he hissed. Think of the payout. The light pulsed. Once, twice, the room came alive. Holographic displays flickered to life, filling the air with ghostly data, faces, maps, weapon schematics that made my stomach turn. Jiro's voice cracked over the comms. We need to leave now. For once, I agreed. But Lex was already interfacing, downloading everything he could. Greed outweighing caution. The facility shuddered. An alarm, silent for decades, began to wail. The light intensified, blinding us. I felt the floor shift beneath my feet. Run, I shouted, but my voice was lost in the cacophony. The walls were closing in, reality bending around us. I grabbed Jiro and sprinted for the exit, praying Syke had found her own way out. We burst from the bunker, gasping for air. The mountain trembled behind us. Ravel Point collapsed in on itself, taking its secrets, and Lex with it. As the dust settled, I looked at what remained of my team. Battered, shaken, but alive. The job was a failure, but we'd survived. Sometimes, that's the only victory you get. I activated my beacon, calling for extraction. As we waited, I couldn't shake the feeling that we'd awakened something. Something that should have stayed buried in the ashes of the old world.